Hello. Okay, there we go. There's my mic. Uh, I got no questions yet, so hmm. I'm trying to figure out what to do while answering questions. I guess I can like play Roblox or something. There we go. Hmm. Guess I'll play this. Crap. Ah. How do I shrink that? Yeah, that's fine. Hmm. Yo, hello, Stanley. You got any questions for my uh Sonic AU as I'm playing a Roblox game? Circles, line, line, circle, circle, boom, boom, boom. All right. Hmm. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Heh. Hello, PK, aka Crate, aka the bisexual box. Any questions for the Sonic AU would be appreciated. Yes, indeed, you are the bisexual crate box called PK. Dum bum 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 bum. What the hell? I don't know what to think about that drawing. Hmm. 0 questions this entire stream so far. This is a question stream. Okay, there's a question from Discord. The question is, what's your AU about? Basically, my AU, in a sense, is supposed to be just a darker version of the IDW comic series is. And basically, this takes place after the Zomba arc, which is like after 32. So like, you know how like after the Zomba arc, everyone just basically goes back to normal, basically, just that Sonic's in a different area, but then he pops up. So like, yeah, basically right after that. Basically, I'm just like saying, what if they just dwelled on the Zombie arc a little bit longer? And what is this? It's just an R with 2 balls. It's an R with balls on it. Since the person that asked this question wasn't watching the stream yet, since I don't know if they are in the stream yet. Oh, hello. Okay, so you are in the stream. Okay, now you're in the stream. Now I can actually answer your question. Your question was, what's your AU about? Yeah. Okay. So basically, my AU is like what if they dwelled on the Zombot apocalypse a lot longer than just like get over it in the span of like 2 comics. Because, like, with an apocalypse like that, you wouldn't be just like, oh, it happened, okay. You would probably talk about it a lot more. Especially when you have the Deadly Six there, which apparently they're like a big deal, even though I don't like the Deadly Six. In fact, I would rather keep the Deadly Six out of my AU than bring them back. Luckily, they haven't been brought back. Basically, it's just what if they dwelled on the Zombot apocalypse more, and then like more serious stuff happened where they're trying to like look for survivors and stuff like that. Yeah, that's basically what my A is about. It's not like a continuation, it's just like a... What if they dwelled on it a little bit longer? What if it, like, everyone was traumatized, still trying to get over that very horrendous experience? Because if you can go read the comics right now. In fact, I have a comic book page up. Here, I'll send it in chat. This link here sends you to the comics. You can go read them as much as you like. Up until 32 is when my AU starts. The 32 comic is where the regular story ends and my story starts. And hello, Avery. You gotta go? Okay. At least I had one question this stream. That's all that matters to me. I'm just lucky enough to have one question. I'll also be adding new characters. I already showed off one of my characters in my community posts. As they aren't colored, and I'm not going to tell you who they are, even though some people already know who they are. But yeah. I don't know this. Okay. Yay. You can go check the community post and, you know, check out one of my original characters for the AU. I hope you like them. So they are mute. They are mute. What? I guess this. I don't know. Hell yeah. You don't have to make it up. It's fine. Again, I just wanted at least one question for the stream, and now that I had one question. Yay. Searching for players. Any other questions for the one person watching the stream? Oh, there's two people watching the stream now. Do any of you have any questions, please, for the Sonic AU I'm making? It could be stupid as hell, and I'll still answer it. bread, barely a bread, triangle, black circle, two squares, curve, line. No questions?
Hi. You're probably not used to hearing me speaking like this, in this manner. And I
Movie explosion. Crap.
am not used to speaking to you like this, in this manner. So I don't have a setup for this. I'm just using my laptop mic and OBS to show some of the things I'm going to talk about. Overnight, on Tuesday, studio, that my entire channel was demonetized. The reason given was inauthentic content. Here was my initial feedback. Reviewers found that your channel doesn't follow all of YouTube's monetization policies. Inauthentic content, content that appears mass-produced or repetitive to increase views without adding significant educational or other value. Note, your unpaid earnings may be withheld in accordance with the YouTube Partner Program terms and applicable policies. I will be getting back to this. Now, this has been happening to a lot of different creators in all sorts of different niches, and I'll link some in the description and in the comments if I can find them. I have been untangling this mess, so I haven't had a whole bunch of time to look. But it's not just me. And a lot of people are speculating the automated AI moderation check system thing because it has mass flagged a lot of people at the same time. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the content I do because you were sent this video by a friend or you're just recommended this randomly, my name is Eddie. I run the channel Eddie FRP. The content I make are rap battles. These are fully animated, scripted, highly edited, I guess you could say musical parody content. Involved, voice actors involved,
Hello, Crystals. Got any questions for me? X plus 7 divided by something 2x8 dot scribbles. Yeah. Who is the main protagonist in the series? Uh, the main protagonist of the Sonic AU, honestly, there isn't really a main protagonist, but depending on which chapter you're reading, there will be a protagonist. As of currently, right now, I am writing chapter 1, and the main character is Whisper, and Tangle as the side character, and yeah. So it really depends on which chapter you're reading, because the main character could very well be anybody. It could be Sonic in one chapter. It could be anyone. It could even be the villain as the main character of a chapter. I don't know. Whatever is possible. That and there's also other like my original characters. Dinosaur Shape Chicken. The only reason I would ever add any of my characters into the AU is just to spice some things up. I don't really like forcing characters that I made into another continuity. It just feels very wrong to me. But I only did it just to spice things up. That's really much it. Artist who isn't an artist. I don't know. This? Oh, I was right. I will take any more questions. Because that was the only second question I have on there. Math. I might as well just start rambling about my AU. What do you think of this game? No way, I got that. I don't know where to start for the AU because, Ba Hehehe, boy. Yeah. I don't know really where to start.
So the feedback that it's inauthentic made me think, okay, this must be like, AI being AI. We all love AI so much, and it must have false flagged my video or my whole channel, I guess. But maybe they found one video that they didn't like, and it demonetized my whole channel. So you're given the option to appeal, which I did. And I figured that I could just leave it at that. I made a community post letting people know what was going on. I made an Instagram post as well. And I thought that would be it. And that since they promised that a real person reviews the appeals, that, a real person would see it and think, okay, this is a mistake. We'll fix this. We'll remedy this. So I submitted my appeal, which I had to record a video for, by the way. Remember that part for just a little bit later. And then overnight, last night, after careful review of your appeal, your channel remains ineligible for monetization. Here's my appeal feedback. Confirmed inauthentic content. Our reviewers found that much of your content, much of it, appears mass-produced or repetitive. This includes content that looks like it's made with a template with little to no variation across videos, or content that's easily replicable at scale. Your channel remains ineligible for monetization. I was told that this was carefully reviewed by real people instead of a robot, okay? Now, I'm going to show you quickly why I think that's probably not true. Because if you go to content, the way that the appeal process works is I had to film a video similar to this, basically pleading my case and showing people why my content was not inauthentic. Upload it unlisted to YouTube, and then submit the link to the video in the appeal form that they give me on YouTube Studio. Now, in case you haven't noticed already, there's a grand total of 0 views on this video. And in case you're not a YouTuber and you're not familiar with how this works, if I were to watch my own video, it would get a view. So even if they watched it on the back end or whatever, if it was a real person watching it, there would at least be 1 view. But there's no views because nobody watched this video, because I assume that the same AI system that falsely flagged my channel to get demonetized also did it again, and we're like, okay, you're not you're not monetizable. So yeah, that's where I'm at. In case you're wondering, like, every single one of my videos on this channel, at least the public ones, are these highly edited music videos, animated, scripted, voice acted, everything. So for them to say that a good portion, a majority, I think was the term they use. Let me check again. Much of my content appears mass-produced or repetitive. Obviously, this is a mistake if we're just looking at these, okay? So I was thinking, what is the issue then? What even did the system detect? And here's where we get to my shorts. Now, I feel like a little bit of a light bulb might have gone off here. And I have, gotten a couple people who told me that this is probably what happened, that the system detected my shorts, and this is the reason why they think most of my channel is mass-produced or repetitive. I'm going to explain what these are, essentially, in case you're not familiar or you're skeptical about it, and plead my case why I think it's absurd that this is enough to get me demonetized entirely. The way that these shorts work is after I upload a video, when the video comes out,
Mr. Krabs versus Tom Nook. From Gene to clean green beans.
I post about the first 8 bars of it with this out now exciting little template. Post out now, Mr. Krabs versus Tom Nook, and then I use the related shorts or the related video feature to link back to the video.
And let me take your name, business. He's like Jonathan.
So because the shorts feed and the main video feed and the subscription feed is all different now, and they push all of those kinds of content differently now, the day that a new video comes out, I make something like this and funnel people in just in case they don't see their subscriptions, but they are scrolling shorts and they go, okay, there's a new video that came out. So this is one of the kinds of shorts that I do, these out now videos that exist solely to funnel people into the main video because YouTube's recommendation system is crazy, right? Then after that, 1 time a day, by the way, I pre-prepare all of these. So in case it literally is about a template, yes, instead of recreating this format every single time, I have a template on After Effects, but I will post each of the individual verses. Mr. Krabs, Tom Nook, Mr. Krabs Part 2, Tom Nook Part 2.
Gene to clean with it. Juice clean, meat green, grill and KK cider.
Now the purpose of these is if someone only wants to watch one of the verses instead of, you know, going to the main video and then watching like 40 seconds, 30 seconds, and then replaying from that part. They can just watch these shorts instead, which automatically loop, by the way. These shorts also, for the record, go on TikTok and Instagram. It's part of the way that I promote my content. Then after that, I have this other format where I'll upload the video basically 4 to 8 bars at a time. The caption will be the name of the battle, and then one of the defining lyrics from the clip.
Clean, too clean with it. Jules green, meat green, glisten.
As you can see here, Eugene, too clean with it. The point of these is if somebody is only interested in finding a specific line or a specific, you know, flow pattern that they really like and they want to share it with somebody, they can just look through one of these. And that's it. For most of my videos, this is the only kind of short form content that I make that, you know, repurposes the videos in any way. That's all my short form content. And if you're wondering why I do this, what the point is, when I upload one of these, I set it to not go to my subscription boxes. The people who subscribe to me don't get notified of this. Because as I said previously, the shorts feed on YouTube is it's almost an entirely different app now. And there are people who use YouTube just for the shorts. So the point of these is to send them to people who wouldn't otherwise find my content because they only watch the shorts. And they can actually watch and enjoy the videos cut up into short form pieces. Like I don't just re-upload the entire video 15 times. It's a purposeful repurposing of the content for a completely different audience. And the reason I do that is because it works, you know? The reason why my channel has become so big is that if you go to popular, some of these shorts have done really well for the channel. And I've gotten comments when talking to people about this and posting about it on my community tab that there are a lot of people who found my content and have become longtime fans by, you know, being recommended one of these shorts. And that's the whole point of these shorts. It's not to mislead anybody. It's not to trick anybody. It's not to shovel out a bunch of slop. It's to take the video that I spent months, if not years, working on, thousands of dollars, and, you know, promote it to a different bunch of people. Now, I should note that they don't even give me an example. They don't say it's the shorts. They don't even give me a link of a video that caused this. They just say, oh, much of your content appears mass-produced and repetitive. So I'm left to assume, okay, that this is the reason. But I don't know for sure, which is frustrating because one of my only courses of action right now is to wait out the suspension. I can reapply starting June 22nd. I can change, including editing or deleting videos and updating video details, and then reapply. And then they may consider me again for monetization by June 22nd, which is a couple months from now. But I don't know what video and what kind of content caused the issue. So I don't know what they would expect me to do except like mass delete all of these and then just hope that that was the issue. It's not very clear. They're not giving me a very clear path to how my videos can be remonetized. And I don't really know what happened, and I don't think a human was involved. It's all very frustrating. Now here's the kicker. If you go to my analytics, the past 28 days I've made around $7,000 on YouTube. Now, this is a little bit misleading because it's only the 25th today when recording this. So let's just go to March. So around $6,000. Now, YouTube pays out around this time every month. So a couple days ago, I got my check from last month. If you were to notice, your unpaid earnings may be withheld in accordance with the YouTube Partner Program terms and applicable policies. So what that means is this $6,000 that I made with my content, including the new video I just put out, is basically just being withheld from me. I don't have access to this anymore. You know, on the Earn tab, it usually is supposed to show you how much money you've made, but no, they're just keeping this now, withholding it, I suppose. And I don't know if I reapply and get approved, if they pay me this or if they just hold it forever. But not only am I not making any money